Hey YouTube. So I'm sitting here, right? I'm sitting here and I decided to get on YouTube and talk about all this stuff that's going on in celebrity news. And the number one thing I wanted to talk about is why do a lot of these celebrities think it's cool to wait until after someone's death and want to tell stories that you did not tell when they was alive, but you call yourself being a friend. Because why did Oprah go around telling people that Whitney Houston had to cut off the cameras because she was high and she fell off the stage or some shit like that? And then now Pat Houston and the Whitney Houston estate is speaking out against the allegations, saying that it was dark. Whitney Houston ain't know much about the stage, and that's why she fell. Trying to say that they had her walking in the dark and she tripped. Child, I'm over it. Why won't they let that woman rest in peace? Why do anyone gotta keep y'all speak on Whitney Houston? Y'all speak on Aaliyah. Y'all speak on who else? Michael Jackson. Why do y'all keep telling all these goddamn stories trying to expose someone years after they died? Whitney Houston died in what, 2012? Michael Jackson died in 2009, and y'all just stay running y'all goddamn mouths about shit that y'all could have just kept to yourself. If they wanted people to know, they would have told them. And I've been feeling this way since Jada Pickett went around telling everybody that Tupac had alopecia, but I bet she ain't mentioned August Alsina in that book of hers, and I got it. To be honest, I accidentally got two copies. I didn't mean to, but yeah, I got Jada Pickett's book. I ain't read it all the way, but I can't wait to get to that part because I'm like, you could tell everybody else business, but you did not talk about you in August Alsina not one time in that damn book. What was the reason? I got Will Smith book too, but that's a whole nother story. Um, at the end of the day, everyone know Whitney Houston did drugs. Everybody's seen her at her best. Everybody's seen her at her worst. But at the end of the day, y'all had all the right because as messy as Oprah Winfrey is, you speak on everybody else's business, and you had Whitney Houston and her family on your show multiple times, and you never told this story, but you want to wait all these years later and want to tell a story about Whitney Houston falling because you claim she was high, and then her estate I say that she was not high. She fell because it was dark. Y'all had her walking in the dark, and since she did not know how to get on stage in the dark, because it must have been a new stage or something, or whatever the case may be, or however the story may go, there was a reason. She tripped. And I'm guessing this was Whitney Houston's last appearance on the Oprah Winfrey show. Mm-mm-mm-mm. People are messy as hell. I'm sick of these messy ass celebrities. I really am. Then you got a lot of these stories about who was in who DMs and who allegedly slept with this person, who allegedly slept with that. It's like a lot of these people that tell stories, but y'all don't want to say names. What is the point of telling the story then if you ain't going to say who you were referring to? So now you got these messy ass fans and messy ass blogs and messy ass media alleging and putting people in situations that got nothing to do with them because your ass want to tell a story. But then because of this reason or that reason, you don't want to say who you're referring to. Because ain't story, because a lot of damn stories I told, I done said the goddamn names multiple times. If you wasn't paying attention, that's the hell on you. And I done told plenty of damn stories on my YouTube channel about shit I was going through. And I'm not even a celebrity. But that's Hollywood for you. It's a lot of things that happen behind closed doors, and people pick and choose what they want to expose and what they want to talk about, and all this other stuff, and who they slept with, and who did this, and who did that, and who snorted this, and who smoked that, who drank that. It's stupid. It really is. And that's exactly why a lot of things that's happening in this world is happening because of how messy and petty people like to be. And my question would be, okay, so for you to be comfortable enough to tell that story now and feel like you had the right reason to tell that story, why the hell didn't you tell that story around the time it happened? Why? What made you wait so many years to think it was okay to tell that story, knowing that someone was going to address it? And I guess karma came back and hit her right in her goddamn ass because the same way you claim Whitney Houston fell on stage, you bust your goddamn ass and fell on stage. I bet you'll keep your mouth shut now. What else is going on in celebrity news? So, I might have mentioned it before, but so for everyone that's interested in getting Grand Theft Auto 6, they saying that pre-orders is supposed to be going. I mean, you could pre-order it today, but when the game is released in November, it'd be a digital copy or something. And then they saying that it won't be a disc. You won't be. There's rumors going around saying you won't be able to get the disc until December. We don't know because Rockstar Games ain't really confirming much. Um, it says GTA 6 confirmed not to launch on day one. And it's a lot of these rumors. I don't like, to be honest, I don't know what to believe because Rockstar Games ain't confirming much. This is like Grand Theft Auto and Rockstar Game fan pages. But anyway, big rest in peace shout to Michael Jackson. Like I said, he passed away June 25th, 2009. He was born August 29th, 1958. Big rest in peace shout to Michael Jackson. I remember June 25th, 2009. Back then, I was at my sister's house in Southwest Philadelphia. Um, and I think her and her baby father, they went out somewhere, so I was watching the kids, my nephews, because my niece wasn't born at the time. I only had two nephews at the time, and I was waiting for my sister and them to get back. Now, mind you, later on that night, I just kept hearing Michael Jackson's music. And I remember it like it was yesterday. I just kept hearing Michael Jackson music, but usually when I was at my sis house, they had like a DVD player in her room. And me and my nephews, we usually sit there and watch movies and stuff like that, or we listen to CDs. Now I do know that I think they did have a radio, but ain't no, but we was always in the room, so we never pay attention to any radios and stuff. So I just, as I'm standing on the balcony, I just keep hearing Michael Jackson music, and I'm running around the house and looking for a radio. Like, what the hell is going on? I don't think it's his birthday, but every car that drove by was playing Michael Jackson music. I don't think anybody else music was playing that night. So I'm running around the house like, what happened? What happened? What happened? Next thing I know, I found out Michael Jackson passed away. And the crazy thing about it is that was 17 years ago. 17 whole damn years ago. 2009. I was upset. I was mad. And we can't just speak on Michael Jackson because Farrah Fawcett also died that day. They're saying Lionel Richie is currently recovering after cutting his June 24, 2026 tour opener at St. Paul short due to a sudden dizzy spell. While no official diagnosis has been released, reports suggest dehydration may be the cause. So prayers go out to Lionel Richie. I definitely have his book. Um, I also want to send my prayers to Charlie Wilson because I know he just had an accident while performing recently. So I definitely want to send my prayers to Charlie Wilson, and I will be getting his book. Um, so is this true? It said these famous black figures are literally on the Philly map. So South Broad Street, the 300 200 South Broad Street is Pat LaBelle Way. The 900 to 1000 South Broad Street is Avenue of the Arts, Boys to Men Boulevard. The 400 to 300 Broad Street is Teddy Pendergrass Way. I don't know what that say. I don't know who Lady B is. 59th Street is Will Smith Way. I went past. I might know where that's at because I went past where the wall that he spray painted on or painted on. Past Young Avenue, the Avenue of the Roots. Okay, that's what's up. But I do know I went past the Will Smith wall. I think me and my niece was coming back from my aunt house, and we drove past it. Um, but yes, it was crazy. It was extremely crazy. I mean, I was running around the house trying to find a radio. And I just remember like, what happened? What happened? My sister and them laughing. Not laughing at the fact Michael Jackson was dead, but they was laughing because they talk about some. I had my nephews listening to Michael Jackson all night. Well, shit, they could have went in the room and watched Spider Man. I just had to. So Pretty Ricky and B2K, Pretty Ricky and B2K is supposed to be performing at Versus tonight, and people are asking whose side are y'all on? Are y'all Ricky fans or B2K fans? Now, me personally, I was not a B2K fan growing up. Did I listen to their music? Sometimes. Did I know people who had their albums? Yeah. Do I know people who had their pictures hanging on the wall? Certain members. I don't think anybody had all the like a B2K picture, but they had pictures like certain members. I know my cousin and them, they had Omarion or Little Fizz on the wall, and they had pictures of B5, but I guess they tore them pictures down. And then another cousin of mine, she had a picture of Mario on her wall. But But yeah, I wasn't the biggest B2K fan. I just tolerated their music because the people I was around would always listen to it, or if I turned on BT or something, going to my great grandparents' house, their videos is always playing. Now, when it comes to Pretty Ricky, they was cool. I liked Pretty Ricky, and I did get one of their albums. I don't remember exactly what album it was, but I do know I got a Pretty Ricky album. Um, Whatever album had the song Black on it, I think it was their second album. I think Pleasure P left the group or something happened. They had another member on the group. But I do know the song Black was on the album. That's the only Pretty Ricky album I had. And another reason why I like Pretty Ricky is because I like Spectacular. And it's probably because I wanted to grow my hair out and he had braids. And I was so mad because I was sick and tired going to the barber shop. I really wanted to grow my hair out and I wanted individuals like his. And I was told this story before, but my aunt Denise had twin sons and she used to braid their hair in individuals. Pretty much like Spectacular and the ground with me or ground whatever that damn song is music video. And I was like, I really want braids. I would really want to grow my hair out. But by the time I grew my hair out, it was too damn late. I didn't grow my hair out until like around 2008, 2009. And they first album came out way before that. um, oh yeah, that's what I was about to do.